Joining me here in the studio with more insight is Danielle from College Note, an online platform for Chinese students to learn about applying to American schools. Dan, we heard that the Chinese Ministry of Education has issued this warning for U.S.-bound students with the visa applications. What are you seeing, if any? Are there any risks to applying to schools in the U.S. right now? Have you noticed a difference at all?
In terms of visa, no. The amount of visa rejection has remained roughly the same year over year. And for those small amount of students that got rejected, it's mostly because they couldn't show proof of their financial statement. So I think the uptick in rejection is already limited to those that are sponsored by the government. But for individuals that are choosing to study in the United States, the visa has not been an issue as of now.
Are you hearing more questions or more concerns from some of your clients? What are some of the concerns they may have? Have you noticed anything different in the last few months with the U.S.-China trade war?
So I think more than anything is the uncertainty that this trade war is creating. People do not know where the trade war is going to take the countries to. So I do see students now choosing Australia, choosing England as their primary destination for study abroad, whereas those students would have otherwise gone to United States in the past. So if this trade war continues to wage for the next few months, few years, I have no doubt that will drive a lot more students away from the United States as their college or graduate school destination.
I want to ask you about some of the numbers. China is the largest source of international students to the U.S. between 2017 and 2018. According to some reports, those numbers are decreasing. But talk to us about the economic impact. Chinese students spend about $40 billion a year in tuition and university-related expenses. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, so the United States universities, they're not a monolithic block. So we can roughly divide them into prestigious universities, state schools, and then liberal arts colleges. So for the top 50 schools measured by US News, these are schools that will never run out of international students. My alma mater, Case Western Reserve, received 7,000 Chinese applications for roughly 100 spots this year. So those schools will be good no matter what. For the lower tier state schools like University of Florida, they will be hurting. Florida State, for example, had 1,000 Chinese students full tuition paying. And if those 1,000 students, their number are cut in half, then that's tens of millions of dollars. But I think the schools that will be hurt the most will be the smaller liberal arts colleges, which depend on these full tuition paying international students. And any decrease in number, they will be in deep financial hole.
We'll have to see what happens. Danielle, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.